welcome to this game, The Letter, that's what it's called. It's the demo for the game. I saw this game while searching through visual novels on Steam, and I thought it looked pretty cool, and so yeah, let's just start a new game. Gift. It's kinda loud. Prologue. The Ermengarde Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Come on, I gotta get some water. There we go. It's a bit warm. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew into a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, cries and howls that filled the night, and heresy of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, and much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Rare Reality Corporation placed the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. Okay. Okay.
Hello? Isabella?
Oh, voice acting.
Are you there? Where
Yes,
are
I'm
you?
here. I am at home. A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose! I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
I did not expect there to be voice acting.
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Yeah.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never
Yeah,
mind
they-
those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
I would say otherwise. They're,
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that! They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
yeah.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine, fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. Rose. Let me speak. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Who are you? I look up for my phone to see Rebecca, giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started?
She's moving. I did not expect her to be moving.
You're working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to keep myself from growing out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Because I'm a college student, or high school student, I think. I'm a student nonetheless, and I don't have much money. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly raises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk! They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
Yeah, but at your first point, they're cheap, and I'm low on money, so that I can buy like a few apples from the grocery store, but still, I mean, that it does actually sound a bit better, but still.
You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Maybe. Probably, actually. Heart failure, I think. I eat other things
Hey!
too.
I eat other things too.
I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I'd used with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Hamburgers? Becca wrinkles her nose by the time I get to the end of a small list. She even went to little green on the last one. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know that it would only lead me to more references somewhere.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
What? So you're telling me those are very expired? I get journal and relationship. Huh. I just noticed that I saw the words new above them. I just hovered over them to see what they were, and journal and relationship.
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
What happened last year?
In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's better to let Becca talk until she is out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
I don't know. I would live on my own off of apples. Maybe even grow a tree out back. So I will have unlimited supply eventually. And then the next owners of the home will too. She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing. I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Do we live together or something, or like? I mean, it was most likely mentioned before, but still, like, do I like visit your house frequently, or like, what's going on?
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response. If only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small, petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements, when she takes a quick glance at something behind me, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
She's a teacher? Huh.
We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
Okay. With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on the next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever's on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand goes heavily on her mouth to stifle the sounds. And this is precisely why I followed her here. We may argue about small petty things. She feels like a real sister, okay? But why did it give me this? What? Did I like press something? What does it say? What did I press to get myself there? For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about. I didn't even press anything. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
No, I don't think that's exactly how it works, but okay. I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold. She has had a cold for a couple days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she has decided on something. Deflated, I reach inside my bag and pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at me warily as I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is the one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amusing gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation in my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out of the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently everyone in Luxburn City knows of us, including every bit of rumors surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for the locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more than. What was that? It only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it has died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance. There's that noise again. Although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but didn't mean to do that. I already looked them over last night, but you didn't. But you never know when something may go wrong. Life has been messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway.
Rose?
Oh.
Guess again.
Whoever Ash is, that voice.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
But was his name on above the text always Ashhole? Like, was it always some kind of crappy pun?
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid Ashhole, always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet, despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. Yeah, and also there's that rustling noise. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. The Anselm village is just a few miles away. Everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, the horror falling under the mansion's curse. Can't read. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence is just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Yep. The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answers as a non-committal hum. Blatantly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for payment. I mentally slapped myself for spacing out. I promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
He drives off after, but he still has a foreboding feeling in my gut. But what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it. However, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly in my hand. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. Is that Leon from Resident Evil? That looks like Leon. I'm pretty sure that's Leon. That is Leon. I'm not accepting any other answers. That is Leon from Resident Evil. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Sorry, I'm taking so long to speak. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again.
Rose?
Echo. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. I'm guessing Rose is dead. Who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter what, no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. I quickly reach for my phone and dial her number, but
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
oh shit. She stopped existing and so did her phone number. What do you mean, has not been recognized? We were talking a while ago. Okay, so I've formed the theory in my head that this place has the curse where whoever enters it just completely just stops existing. Just dies and or stops existing. And everyone will just forget about them. Like, I'm guessing as soon as Isabel leaves this place, she's going to be like, hey, do you know what happened to Rose? And they're gonna be like, who's that? Also, I want to see what's in the journal. Damn night. October 21st. Damn night. Profiles. Isabella. Oh, it's Isabella, not Isabel. Rebecca. Ash. Luke. Huh. Go on. What is this? Okay, relationship. Isabella and Zachary, Marianne, Rebecca, New, Ashton.
That helps.
But where? Okay, was my theory correct? Is Rose just not there, not existing anymore? Does she just like not exist anymore? Guess so. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper in the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this
The
time.
number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
Damn. She really doesn't exist anymore. But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
No answer. This place isn't worth the bonus. Let's be honest. Like, everyone is just gonna stop existing. I'm guessing the people who clean this place just stopped existing as well. Or maybe it's just the people who talk shit about this place. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Well, taking a couple steps forward, I notice something move above the grand staircase. I didn't notice anything.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out.
Okay.
Not coming out, huh? Fine, I'm going.
Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's also a heavy static coming from her side. I don't know what's going on. It's a classic case of ghosts. It's a classic case of dying and becoming a ghost. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quieten down.
I'm attic.
Ah, she's dead in the attic.
What? The attic? Why?
Crap, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? Yes, I do. Say hello to Leon on the way. Leon S. Kennedy. Okay, with how deep the inside of the... I need water, man. I know how much the magical tap water has been helping me as of recently. I guess that was going to be a continuous running joke for as long as I remember. And hey, it's getting me to drink a lot of water. With how deep the inside of the mansion... With how deep the inside of the... Where am I getting the word the between deep and inside? Where am I getting the word the? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all places, she just makes me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she going to get back to me? Is she going to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry. I think I fixed... Never mind. I have more water. And I think everyone is going to be quiet now. Maybe not. Okay. Anyways, whatever. I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Why are all the windows open? Oh, it's fine. It's not a pleasant sound, especially in an abandoned house. It branches out to two major wings of the mansion, the east and west wing. There are 2 attics here, one on each side. But the east one has been converted to a strange room of sorts, and somehow I feel at least likely. I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into the stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall. West wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. With how old the place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh, did they did it with the rest of the house? A small bedroom welcomes me to the end. Oh, that ain't exactly a good sound to hear. All these sounds are. It looks exactly as it did since the last time I've been here, full of dust, worn out, faded by time. Odd. I thought they cleaned everything. But did the crew miss this room? No, they stopped existing. Sorry to tell you that, man, but they're all gone. That's why they didn't get to this room. They stopped existing before they got to here. The cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. And the more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No. It couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. I'm sure she said she was here. Is this a prank? Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Shut up, Brain. You're not helping. I mean, hey, it most likely was. She stopped existing. It said the phone said that her number wasn't recognized, so I take that as she's just not existing anymore. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? What the fuck? What was that? What the hell was that? That's what I'm wondering. That's it. I can't do this anymore. Wait, maybe that was just the last bit of noise before Rose's death. And it was just playing that for me, just to show me what the curse can do. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckooing because I'm because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but this time, no. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Brer Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room, just to check.
Huh? What's this?
My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. This? It looks like...
A letter?
Oh, no. It wasn't the crack. Or the hole, rather. Lying on the ground, just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean and pick it up. Is it Rose? Is it a letter from Rose? Saying, hey, I died and I'm not existing anymore, and everyone will have forgotten that I existed. So don't even bother bringing me up to anyone else. This is the last. If you do, just use this letter as proof. This is the last remaining bit of me that is ever existing. Is that what it is? Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in the room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Did Rose, the ghost, ooh, ghost, scary ghost, was here a while ago? I couldn't have missed this though. I couldn't have missed her though, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is rather thin and rough. I'm worried it'll fall apart as much if I so much as touch it. With great care, I open it and what I read shakes me to my core.
What?
Help me.
Oh my god.
Kinda reminds me of DDLC. When you can get just like in Act 2 where you can just get random ass poems. Where you just get these random ass weird poems. And this one specifically reminds me of Sayori's last one before you find out about the incident. I'm trying not to do any major spoilers here, but before you find out about the thing. It reminds me of that one specifically. Nothing but the words "help me" fills the page. All of it, seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just goes on and on until... Send this to 5 people. Oh god dang it. This is like this is like the Ring. This is the Ring. Like, you need to show this tape to You need to show this to 5 other people, or you are going to die. Like what? This is exactly that.
Send this to 5 people or else.
This is exactly like send this to 5 other people, or you are going to fucking die within like the 7 days, I think it was.
Or else what?
You are going to die. That's what.
Or else what?
You are going to die. That's what I've been saying. As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
Is this what happened to Rose? This is definitely what happened to Rose. She found this paper, she didn't do anything with it, and then she stopped existing. God damn it. The ring got her. Or the square got her. The cube even. The cube got her. My hands tremble as a dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen in the spot. Please don't be a jump scare. I'm taking off my headphones in case. But please don't be a jump scare. Oh god. It's decayed feet. It's Rose. It is Rose's feet. Decayed. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to call for help, but the words catch in my throat, and even my feet won't move. Completely paralyzed out of terror. Lord, please help me. Oh no. I have to either look up or close my eyes and pray. Oh no, what do I mean, I would probably just be like staring at their feet and just be like, how's your day been going? Apparently not so well. By the way, is your name Rose by any chance? If not, is your name Charlotte? Hey, are you the descendant of the Lord Lady of this place? Where are your toenails? Where are your toenails? Okay, I'm done. Be brave. You know what? I'm gonna look up. I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I'll know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. So, with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left and shift my gaze upwards. Oh shit.
Please, don't hurt me!
Well then. Without thinking, I scrambled towards the door. Struggling to everything is so. What have I done? This is the girl from the ring. Whoever made that letter just decided, you know what, fuck it, I found the ring. This is exactly like the ring. I struggled to open it, but it won't budge. Crap, I'm going to die.
Stay away! Go away! Please, Lord! Make it go away!
Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality dawns. I'm locked in. Shouldn't there be, like, one of those, like, twisty locks on the inside? You have, like, grab the chair, smash it, grab this chair right here, smash it against her head, and use the remaining bits to break the door handle. Locked in with that thing.
Let me out! Let me out! Lord, please, let me out!
It slowly approaches. It slowly approaches me as I wrench through the door, vibrating back and forth. I shouldn't have looked up. This is my fault for looking up. I brought this upon myself. Like, yes. I did it. Yes. The door finally swings open, and I couldn't have been happier. God. Wasting no time, I leap out of the door and I don't look back. I feel my feet pounding against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. It was the might of Leon. The might of Leon helped us. Leon S. Kennedy. Lord Edition. Lord Leon. By the time I run past the hallway, I find myself atop the grand staircase. My chest feels so tight that it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope. Inside of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me, and a shoe slips, and I find myself falling. Crap! Her neck is going to break until my back hits the ground, and a pain racks my body. My head grows. God damn it! It's the Cube girl, not the Ring knockoff. The Cube. It's the girl from the Cube. Show the letter written in blood to 5 people, or you are going to die. My head grows fuzzy, and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
No. Go away.
Dang it. The last things I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. October. Okay. Last thing. Okay. She's dead.
Write off your loss, send letters goodbye. I won't forget you, though your life fades away as I wither in this world filled with regret. Hold my hand and leave. Please don't leave me.
the letter. So I'm guessing. So that was in the end of the demo thing. Oh, guess not. But still, either way, I'm going to save here, and I will end this video here. Have an absolutely amazing day, and bye.